absolutely embarrassed.
We'll come back to the Tigers a little later on. We do love our Premiership predictor here at Fox Footy. And let me tell you, it took 23 weeks, Kingy,
Yes.
but Sydney have got there. They're now in the quadrant.
We jumped from 2 teams last weekend that were in there, which was the Adelaide Crows and the Giants, to 4 teams in there now, which is might just save the boys a
Plus
champions
West Coast
data.
on the line and the Hawks just below it.
Just below it. But as you can see, the top 8 are all pretty much left of the red line there, which is great defensively. But you still need to be able to score. It is amazing that the levels have changed. Which way do you sit? I think Geelong finally getting into there for me. They're getting their game organised at the right time. The Swans were brutal on the weekend, but what were they against?
But do you know what about... when we talk Sydney Swans, we've always spoken contested ball, shutting teams down defensively. They've now got some attacking weapons, Brownie, haven't they?
Yeah, the speed's impressive. We've seen this Sydney slingshot in the past, the likes of Goods and Jeddah that have been able to get it behind the opposition's defences. Now we see on the weekend, have a look at this run by Gary Rowan. He'd arguably be the quickest player in the competition. And he's fresh, he's in good shape. I was talking to him pre-game, his body's feeling really good. He's only played about half a season. I'll tell you what, doesn't this scare an opposition defender? Lance Franklin against Alex Rance, who is not slow by any means. Inspired by Usain Bolt, I think, the Rio Olympics. That is a fantastic effort. He kicked 7 goals on the weekend. But they've got the perfect combination. Their forwards get down the ground, they support their defenders, so the defenders are able to drop off. And then they've got some really good ball users now coming out of defence, haven't they? You've got, Jared McVeigh, very good user. Dane Rampy's been good. Mills didn't play on the weekend, so they're able to switch it quickly out to the other side, and then those forwards just take off, and it's dangerous.
The names roll off the tongue when we talk Sydney. Franklin, Kennedy, Hanbury, the likes.
Yeah.
Do we need to get used to Naismith, Kingy? Because you think that he's going to be a ripper.
Oh, look, I don't genuinely love Ruckman as a rule, but when you have a look at what he's been able to do, Jason, they're a great clearance team, but they've never really had dominant service from their ruckman, particularly at centre bounces. Have a look at some of these taps. I mean, we know Kennedy's the best clearance player in the competition, right behind Cripps of Carlton, but he's been the best for 5 years. Off the back of roving pretty much the opposition's hit out, or something in really close, in congestion. But look at that sort of service. Well, that's fantastic. When you look at the first 15 rounds, they were plus 8 points from clearances, which was 4th in the comp. We thought, yep, that's a weapon for them. Since he's come in, they've gone to plus 29 points from clearances on their opposition, which is clearly the AFL best. And when you think that GWS is second and Adelaide are third, it's a weapon they're going to use through a contested, congested final series, Brownie. And I think this guy, he just could be the difference. He could separate the contested game.
And what has also helped is Kurt Tippett's coming back from injury. So they've been able to ease Kurt Tippett in and not have to overload him in the ruck. I'll tell you, it's fantastic to watch too, Jace, was Isaac Heeney.
Well, I tell you what, they've been smart with him, I reckon, King. Remember they rested him?
Yep.
And they didn't bring him straight back in. They brought him in through the knee fall.
Yep.
And he's gone from strength to strength since coming back.
Yeah, he had the week in the reserves, as you said, 2 weeks off. But since he's come back, he's been able to win his own ball. We know he's all class. And some of his handball work we want to highlight. It's clever. It's always on the right spot. He can just put it to the favoured side, keep the play moving. You never seem to lose momentum when Heeney's putting it into your path. This last one here, it's as slick as you like. It's as quick as you'll ever see. Bang, just quick, out and gone. Puts Jack into space and he knocks it through. He's kicked 9 goals since returning in 5 weeks of football. They needed to freshen him, and he's absolutely cherry ripe now going into the final series.
And I reckon they've played him a little higher at times too, which has helped him get into the game. Of course, the Swans will be taking on the Giants. It's very rare that we go a show without talking about a key forward or two, Brownie.